The future. I traveled to the past. What year is this? I should go.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having a great and wonderful day. Well, it seems that Philadelphia is under siege by illegal street racing. This was things that were happening in, I would say, Austin, Texas, and Los Angeles and Oakland. But of course, we won't want to talk about that, right? Because obviously, this is not on the rise. This is not a thing that's happening in our country. Crime is down. And we shouldn't be worried about that. Well, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly on how bad the crime is, or at least how bad it is in Philadelphia, because this doesn't look like good, normal crime. And what we have here is this. Police attacked during illegal street racing ring of fire in Center City, Philadelphia. Police were attacked and their vehicles damaged over the weekend as officers worked to disperse large crowds that had gathered at multiple illegal car meetups and street races at locations throughout Philadelphia. Pennsylvania late Saturday into early Sunday. Police responded to the first 9:30 p.m. Saturday night on the 7400 block of Bustleton Avenue, where around 50 cars were involved. According to NBC 10, 9 citations were issued under the nuisance car ordinance and 15 citations were issued to spectators. So, again, here's the problem that I have with this, right? We're going to show you the actual video here, right? This is the video that you guys saw at the beginning here. And this is a person, right? This is obviously a drone. So a drone is obviously just looking at that. If people are just, not looking at this, it's people dancing around the car or dancing around the police car on back of the police car, acting like wild animals, right? And the spectators for this also got citations. Why does the spectators also get citations for this? That's insanity to me. And I don't understand why they would get citations. Like, obviously, you're getting to record the crime and seeing what's going on. I mean, as somebody's getting stabbed, I think the most evidence against to help with people in court is to have video evidence. At this point, they're just arresting witnesses. One driver in that incident attempted to evade police by driving toward officers, resulting in the driver colliding with a civilian vehicle. Officials said that a warrant has been issued for that driver's arrest. Why? Why? It says one driver in that incident attempted to evade police by... Oh, okay, I see. So, attempted to evade police. So, yeah, that's what's going on there. And we have police responding at 11:47 p.m. to the intersection of 20th Street and Patterson Avenue, where over 100 vehicles were reported drifting and engaging in reckless driving. 2 people were arrested after fleeing from police and crashing into a pole. At 3:33 a.m., a 38th District officer received minor injuries in the 3300 block of Fox Street while responding to an assistance call after his vehicle was struck by another car, fleeing the scene. At 4 a.m., police responded to a group of over 200 cars at the intersection of Island and Bartram Avenues, where the drivers were involved in drag racing and drifting. At this incident, officers were attacked and a police vehicle damaged. Police said the crowd eventually dispersed. Additional police units arrived. Just over a half an hour later, at 4:33 a.m., police responded to the area of 15th and Market Streets, which is directly in front of City Hall, where more than 100 cars were reported drifting and setting trash on fire. Officials said that officers were also attacked in this incident and multiple vehicles were also damaged. Police officials said that the total of 5 police vehicles were damaged overnight, and including broken windshields and flattened tires. Officials said that there are a total of 11 illegal street racing incidents that police responded to overnight at one intersection. A ring of fire was being set to the pavement. So, yeah, it is crazy. And I guess Philadelphia Police Deputy Commissioner Mike Cram said a few of them were obviously a little more violent. They attacked officers, threw various things at them, shot off fireworks. He added that at least one person involved in the incidents overnight had a flamethrower. Deputy Commissioner Francie Haley said in a Sunday press conference, "This behavior will not be tolerated." We firmly believe that the actions last night were in a retaliation of the police department's aggressive actions that we've been taking since Mayor Parker's administration began. Yeah, so again, this is insanity. They have flamethrowers, guys. They are coming at you with bloody flamethrowers. What are we in? Well, this is insanity, and this is what we have. This is the report we have on this type of situation here.
Where we have your picture. We're coming for you. If you think you got away last night, you didn't.
Another weekend of illegal car meetups causing what Philadelphia police describe as chaos across the city. At least 3 people, including 1 juvenile, are under arrest as investigators try to get control of this situation. Thanks for being with us for NBC 10 News at 6. I'm Rosemary Connors. Philadelphia police tell us they believe last night's events were in retaliation to the steps the city is taking to crack down on these potentially dangerous car meetups. NBC 10's Brian Sheehan joins us now with more on the extent of the damage to police property as the search for the drivers involved continues. Brian, fill us in.
Well, Rosemary, Philadelphia police say 5 of their vehicles were damaged and officers were attacked as they tried to break up these illegal meetups that have been causing problems, wreaking havoc in our city. You can see the skid marks here just outside City Hall. We're across from the Ritz-Carlton, but take a look what it looked like while this was happening overnight. This was as it was happening. Those involved actually lit a ring of fire in the middle of the road as they blocked traffic. Investigators tell us this was just one of 11 total incidents involving illegal street racing last night from Bustleton Avenue in the northeast all the way to Bartram Gardens in southwest. 6 of those incidents, they say, were violent and included flamethrowers, setting off fireworks, and starting fires in trash cans. Philadelphia police held a rare Sunday afternoon press conference to talk about all the mayhem officers and residents endured last night. Police have been cracking down on the meetups using intel they gather to try to prevent them before they happen, and they think that has something to do with what we saw overnight.
Yeah, and this is something that's not inconsistent with other street takeovers in America. We have Oakland, we have the Los Angeles one, and then we have the Austin, Texas street takeover, and now this one. This is crime that is happening consistently across the country, and I don't know what else to tell people, but this is just the insanity. Of course, we have this as well. We have the murder and other violent crime dropped across the last year, FBI data shows. But the problem here is, guys, how is crime dropped when you have crime like this going on? Like, this is an insane amount of crime. And of course, we have this as well. Murder in U.S. continues to steep decline, FBI reports from the New York Times. And here's one thing that you guys need to start understanding here. The one thing that is very big and crucial. So you know how all these sites are saying, well, crime is down, the FBI says, and all that stuff? Well, they're lying to you. Because what we have here is 4 reasons we should worry about missing crime data. Now, it says, for the 2024 election season, we've updated this reporting to cover the latest changes and debates around crime stats. For more than 100 years, the FBI has been collecting crime data from local police departments across the country through the Uniform Crime Reporting Program, which has been getting the gold standard of national crime statistics. By 2020, almost every law enforcement agency was included in the FBI's database. Some agencies reported top-line numbers, such as the total number of murders or car thefts, through the summary reporting system. Others reported granular incident data with details about each reported crime through the newer national-based reporting system. Then it all changed in 2021. In an effort to fully modernize the system, if you even want to call this modernizing, the FBI stopped taking data from the old summary system and only accepted data through the new system. Thousands of police agencies fell through the cracks because they didn't catch up with the changes on time. The Marshals Project is tracking police agency participation using data obtained from the FBI. Here are 4 takeaways from our analysis. The FBI participation in the FBI's database improved slightly, with about 2/3 of law enforcement agencies now included. Many of the largest police departments like the NYPD and LAPD are still missing. So, yeah, and here's the problem with that, guys. New York, NYPD and LAPD, since those are missing, they're not even reporting the huge amount of crime that is happening in these cities, right? So, that being said, if there are reports that are still missing from these big major cities, that could vastly change on how bad the crime actually is within our country. Which, you know, be kind of stagnant, because it'd be kind of weird because you're only reporting 2 states here. But the point being is crime data is still missing. They stopped reporting it in 2021, and since it stopped being reported and jumped to the new system, everything's messed up, and crime is being reported down instead of actually just being up. So they're lying to you, and they're saying, like, and the Democrats will say, oh, the crime is down. The FBI reports show. Yeah, it's down because the FBI stopped reporting it back in 2021. And since that, the crime is going to be reported down because it's going to be a completely new thing. So you're only going to get max amount of maybe 3 years if you don't even want to count 2022 or 2021. You're only going to get like maybe 2 years max of 2-3 years max of, you know, of actual data, which doesn't really calculate to what is going on, because out of the 100-year time span, you're going to have something completely different compared to what we have now with the new crime data. Because anything related to 2020 or 2021, yeah, the crime is going to be down. It's going to be down regardless, because you're not going after the 100+ years of data. So that's what's going on here. They tend to like to lie to you guys and say crime is down, everything's down. And lefties, I hate to say it, you created this mess. You live in these democratic cities. You voted for these democratic people. And the only reason why you have this massive amount of crime is because you constantly vote for this. Maybe if you didn't vote for it, maybe if you chose differently, that is a different story. But if you keep voting for Democrats, you're still going to get crime like this. You're going to be living in this hell, and it's not going to be our fault. Don't go complaining conservatives or Republicans or whatever. No, you guys did this. You voted this in, and now you guys got to pay the repercussions for it. If you want to live in this dystopian nightmare hell that you guys created, then be my guest. Then go and do it. But leave the rest of the actual populace out of this. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care, my friends.
I'm disgusted by what I see in public. Even people closest to us can't be trusted. Cause it's algorithmic disease, the social media.